Welcome back. I'm Nicolbw, and this is Bee Happy. And I have some updates for this pack, or for my playthrough. And if we look, we have some quests that are done. All I had to do was get 64 stringy combs. I didn't have to turn them in. I just had to have them. I think maybe I had to turn them in. No, yeah, we just had to have them. So I'm going to choose the industrial apiaries, cultivated and common. So we get the genetic imprinter and the genetic sampler for that. Also, I had to have 2 stacks of wheat, which is what I already had a whole bunch of it. That we did have to turn in, and we will get some more rocky and a genetic template. So for this, we're going to need milky combs and wheaten combs. In order to make those, we need a bovine bee. To make the bovine bee, we need a rural bee. But here's the problem. I made a rural bee, and you just need a meadows with a diligent to make the rural, and then you can use that to make the bovine bee, the rule and a water to make the bovine. Those need wheat, but it says no flowers. Now it's nighttime. But I have wheat around here, and as you can see, the wheat does not grow without crop sticks, but I looked in the config and it says that it's works with agricraft. So I'm not sure why it's not working. I even put wheat right next to it, and it's still not working. It says no flowers. Everything online that I can find says that it takes wheat. Every website that I went to, everywhere says the rural bees needs wheat. So I don't know what the problem is. We can't get the milky and the wheaten combs without that. So I'm stuck at that point. So I have no idea how to progress with that one. If we go into the industrial factory, I was able to get some more combs. The mundane combs, we needed 32, and we didn't have to hand them in. We just needed to have them. And then we can pick the gene samples. I guess I'll pick the left one. We get Eldritch. So that's cool. The next one, we're going to need molten combs. So we are going to have hateful bees. So we can do, we can breed through 2 hateful bees, I think, or we can go and buy the bees to make it. So we can do that. Let's see, the dripping combs, we needed 32 of those as well. Do we want noble or majestic? It doesn't really matter. I think we have a bunch of these drones because I have them in one of the apiaries, so we'll take the noble. And these 32 stringy combs, we just had to have those, didn't have to turn them in, and we will pick the diligent seems like, well, we'll pick unwary. It really doesn't matter at this point. We can get a lot of those. The next thing we need is royal jelly. So to get the royal jelly, we are going to need, I made my way up to industrious, but we are going to need the other one. Let's see. I don't have enough room. Genetic samplers, do that, do that. Oh my gosh, fertility 4, awesome. We have so many bees. What I've been doing is I put the bees in here. All of these down here I made into queens, and they're all the backups. So I want to keep one of each bee. And then I have the ones in here as well. So we'll go through and keep those. The ones at the top are ones that we can use for breeding as well. So let's keep one of those and one of those, and we'll make that into a queen. We already have a Majestic. I think she's down here. So the Majestics can go up there. The Noble we have right here, so those can go up there. Diligent we have down here, and Unweary we have down here. Common we have right there, and Cultivated we have there. So all of those we can use. Let's move these down here. We can use for breeding. So in order to get the royal jelly, we need imperial bees. Imperial bees are noble and majestic. So we now have majestic and we have noble. So we'll be able to put these in there and make our imperial bees. Yay! And then we'll get our imperial queen, which is good. We can remove that and put that in there. I have the lifespan and the production upgrades in there. We will move that there and put that there. We also need to see. Let's turn this one into a queen. And then we can put this one back in there to work. So yeah, it's the rule ones, we're kind of stuck. We can't really do anything with that. So now we'll be able to make royal jelly with the Imperial Queen, and she won't last as long, and we have the production upgrades. She also gives us free regen. So that's kind of nice, but I don't know. We don't really need it. And I'll be taking the resonant flux ducks, I think, because we really need more flux ducks. We don't have a way to get those. So yeah. For this, we needed a stack of honeycombs, which I submitted. We had to submit them. Then a stack of stringy combs, and now we need a stack of damp combs. And I'm not sure if we don't quite have a stack of damp combs yet. Do I have, I think we'll do the production upgrade in there so we can get more. So I'm waiting on that. And again, I'll take the industrial apiaries for that. Although it wouldn't be too bad to have the other ones. And then we need honey drops. In order to get that, we need a centrifuge. So in order to do that, we're going to need copper nuggets. And I don't have the Cooper Princess yet. So let's look at what did it take to make that. Industrious and Meadows. So I think we have Meadows drones. So we are going to need to buy a Meadows Princess, I think. And then we can take one of these industrious drones. So let's go in and go to the store. I've already bought 3 of the bees, but they're repeatable quests. So a Meadows drone, or Meadows, it's a princess, right? Oh, you get a princess and a drone. 64 combs. Oh, we don't even have 64 combs. Are you kidding me? Let's see. There's 2 more. Wow, we don't even have enough combs because I turned all those in for the different rewards. Okay. Resources. We need clay and we need string and spider eyes. Do we have enough string and spider eyes? This might be a short episode. We do not. Holy cow, we do not even have any we're close to a stack. Let's see. Yep, I think that's about it. I think I'm going to wait until I have a stack of honeycombs and a stack of damp combs, and then I will be right back. Okay, so oh my, I was just looking at different things that I need to do. Okay, so the restaurant is closed. I double checked this, and the milky comb only comes from the bovine cow. So if we look this up, milky comb only comes from the bovine bee, not bovine cow, the bovine bee. And there's a 10% chance. It also produces the wheaten comb, which is what we need for the other challenge. The bovine bee, you need the rural princess and the water, or a rural and a water to make. That's the only choice. So, and the rural is meadows and diligent, which I have no problem with. I made the queen, but you have to process the queen to get a princess and drone, so that you can redo and create the bovine. So that is where I'm stuck. We can get the wheaten combs from the rule, but the milky combs we cannot get. Either way, I can't get the rural ones to, I even moved them into a different apiary and it just wasn't working. It just does not see the wheat at all as the flower. So that's going to be a big problem. Let's see. In here, we needed the royal jelly, 32 of those. We also need 32 pollen, which we have. Where do we have? I made a chest just for all of the stuff that we get. So we're going to take the resonant flux ducts because we're just going to need them. We need more power cables. We don't really have a choice with that. So that is good. The damp combs, we can submit those because I was able to get those. I'm going to choose the apiaries. We have a lot of the industrial apiaries, but these we'll be able to use without power, and we have a bunch of frames anyway. So those will kind of be a backup. We need 2 climate control modules, which we don't have, and we don't have the honey drops for that. The simmering combs. Okay, so if we look up the simmering combs, we need from embittered, furious, transmuting, volcanic. I went with the transmuting. It's only a 5% chance, but you get a chance of all these other combs, so those might actually be worth something in the future. I'm not sure what the different challenges are in the book, so I went ahead and made a transmuting, which is unusual and mutable. Mutable is unusual and eldritch, which we just got some eldritch, so I went ahead and made transmuting, and so I've been processing that. Let's see, we can put these away for right now. Production upgrades, yes please. We'll do that in all of them. Good. And because we have more power conduits, we'll be able to lay out the rest of those and get some more bees going, which is good, good, good. I have 6 copper nuggets so far, 8 copper nuggets so far. I went ahead and made these bees. It was just industrious and meadows. So I made another industrious. That's what it was, because I had the bees to make another industrious. So I went ahead and used that with the meadows drones that I already had, because I had a lot of them. Okay, so the simmering combs, we've got that. We've got our transmuting guy on that. So then the next one is molten combs. This is going to be a little more tricky. See, molten. If we look this up, it's going to take smoldering or hateful, infernal, spiteful, Dante, pyro. Pyro ones would be nice because it gives you pyrotheum dust. Those would be nice. So the spiteful are infernal and hateful. And those were two that we could use already. The infernals don't have, because that's what you get from the nether. Hateful are infernal and eldritch. So we're going to need an infernal. We have not been given an infernal. So that means we are going to need to make one. Now it says in here, you could do the demonic bee first, or go to the store and butt one there. Think he means buy one there. We got to go to the store in the thing. So if we look in the store, we need an infernal bee. So we need 96 mundane combs. I don't have 96 mundane combs. I have 34. So I'm going to have to make some more of those. A demonic bee. Demonic. I don't know. These are sinister and fiendish. Fiendish is sinister and cultivated. Sinister is cultivated and modest, or cultivated and tropical. We don't have tropical, and we don't have modest. So I'm going to have to buy a bee somewhere in order to get that one. Let's see, machinery. We can need 32 copper nuggets. How many we got? 10. Woohoo! So that's going to be a little bit before we can do that. But when I do get it, I'm going to pick this Stanum drone, so that way we can work on that, because I already have Princess and drone of those. So that way we can be working on tin as well as copper. Yay! So that's where I stand on that. The colored ones we're not even doing yet. Resources. This clay one, you can get clay combs by the river bee. So I have this river bee. It's just a small chance of getting the clay combs. So far I've only been getting damp, but hopefully those production upgrades will help. Let's get these going again. Let's get these going again. Those doing good. Let's get these going again. I would love some automatic upgrades for these. So we need a centrifuge. Centrifuge. And I cannot remember what it takes to make one of these. It's copper and a sturdy casing, which is bronze. And we just made some bronze. Did we make enough? No, we need, what's it, 1, 2, 3 copper and 1 tin, I think, to make the bronze. And then we're going to need 6. We really need a centrifuge, and it doesn't look like we're getting one, so I'm going to make one. Oh wait, we don't have to pulverize it, do we? No, we don't. I'm going to do it anyway, because I've already started. So, 3 copper and 1 tin. It's bronze blend. Now we're going to have to smelt it. That's completely unnecessary to do all that. We could have just done it in ingot form. I always forget bronze is the one that we can do without pulverizing it. Okay, so we need one of these, a couple of those, and some of this. And there is our centrifuge. So if I'm just going to put it, I'm going to put it over here. And I'm just going to put it right here. We'll make the back and out. So that should be getting power. We need honey. Where did we need honey? Was it this one? The beealizer. So we need 32 honey drops. That means we need, do we get honey from these? We need to process some combs to get honey. I can't remember what we get from these. No, we get the propolis. Oh, we do get some honey. Well, good. We'll just leave those there to process. let's sleep. I thought I was going to sneeze. Okay. So we need 32 honey drops for that. I don't understand. Okay, so I was looking at the where's it at? Here? Yeah, this one. Okay. So in order to get string, if we did not do the mob farm, so if we look up string, we can get it from Silk Wisp, or we could get it from spidery bees. It's the only bee that we can get it from. And we get spider eyes from that. So that is what I think he's going for. So the spidery bees are silken and tropical. We do not have tropical bees. So we would have to buy them. And then, let's see, what was it? Silken is modest and eldritch. So we don't have modest either, so we would have to buy modest bees. Okay, so we need to buy modest, which are, where's the modest? Right here, 96 honeycombs, plus we would need to buy the tropical, which is 96. Yeah. And eldritch aren't even on here because you have to make them. Yeah. Yeah. So it's confusing on what you're supposed to buy and what you are supposed to combine. So you need attuned and cultivated, or mystical and cultivated, or sorceress and cultivated, or unusual and cultivated to make the eldritch. So you definitely have to buy some bees if you're not going to do the mob farm. If you're going to do the mob farm thing for the string and the spider eyes, that's going to take a while because spiders don't spawn very often in there, I have found out. Once the mobs start spawning, there's not really enough space for spiders. Ooh, there's a spider over there now. To spawn. So you usually get like one at a time. So, yeah. So that'll definitely take a while. And with the whole milky and wheaten combs, it just seems kind of confusing, especially for like these. You get the bees that you need to make the combs after you make the combs. So I don't know if it was intentional that they're making you mutate the bees to get the stuff, but then why would they go ahead and give you extra of the bees that you just made? So I'm a little confused about that. Yeah. It's a little confusing. And like with the combs, you need to have, you need to have the bees to make the combs, and then you get the bees that make the combs after you don't need them anymore. So I'm a little confused about that. I think the rewards should be the reward you get you need for the next step, or used for the next step, or use it to, the reward should be metals to be able to make the machines like the centrifuge, or more energy pipes. If you're going to give this many options to have 7 extra industrial apiaries, you need to give more energy pipes, or a way to earn them or buy them. That would be good. What does a climate control module take? Module. These take bronze. So you definitely have to do the bees for the things before that. So let's see if we have 32 honey. No. Almost. not yet. We might have to do some more. And these I have the most of, so we'll just do those. So, I'm really enjoying this pack. It's just a little confusing, the book is, as to what to get there. Like, what I need to do to get the stuff that I need for the thing. So yeah, it's, there we go. A little bit confusing. So now we have a Beealyzer. Oh my gosh. So we need 8 rocky combs. Okay. What? So now I can get tropical bees. For 8 rocky combs. Submit that. Modest, tropical, wintry, marsh. Let's do either. We'll do tropical. Sure, why not? Or you can always buy them. Let's see. 16 honeycombs. We get more. We'll do 16 honeycombs. We'll get the rocky one because we don't have that many rocky stuff. DNA dye. Get some DNA and we're good to go. Oh my. Okay, so how much nuggets do we got? We got 3 more. Woohoo! With the production upgrades, we are not getting very much. Oh no. Let's see. We need, oh my gosh. I don't even know what. We are going to need an extra, yeah. We're going to need some more chests, I think. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's put that there. All right. I think that's it for this episode. It's a little confusing. And I'm sorry about that. It's a little weird. So there we go. We're getting the clay combs. And we can put those in a centrifuge and get the clay. So that's going to be a lot of me standing around waiting for all of those and getting some more combs. And yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit subscribe to be notified of when my new episodes come out. I try to do a new episode every Monday through Friday at least, if not more often than that. And don't forget to hit thumbs up if you like the episode. Leave me a comment, even if you just want to say hi. And I can guarantee I will read it. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoy playing Be Happy for yourself. And let me know if you have any questions or problems. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.